On the road, we are, trust me. Welcome back to West Ham Unofficial. I hope you are all well. It's time for the world famous road trip. Gary, you're back. How are you?
I'm very good, Jake. Yourself?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Whenever we do this, it's a match day, of course. We are just about to head up to Wolves today. Big game, innit?
Huge game. I mean, next 2 weeks will define our season. I think Wolves away, Everton home. So today, as you say, Jake, huge game. Wolves just starting to get a bit of form.
Yeah.
We've started to get a bit of form. So hopefully it'll be a good game.
Yeah, make or break, I think, these next two games. As you said, we've got these 2 games, minimum of 4 points out of it, I think, and we need to just have a positive performance. They've brought in that new manager who looks really good, Lopetegui, and they look like they're a side on the up, and let's hope we can be the same and go up and really give Wolves a game today.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what we'll do, Jake, because if Wolves have got a weakness, they haven't scored many. They look very potent in attack. They've still got Costa and Jimenez, but none of them are really set on fire this season. So if we can be brave and attacking, I think we can score and win the game.
Yeah. Always sort of going up to Wolves. They've got a good atmosphere up there. There's a good stadium. We've got to try and silence that today, early.
Yeah, definitely. Start on the front foot. I mean, traditionally this season we started quite slowly, but we need to change that. We need to be positive and attack from the start. But I'll be interested to see what lineup he plays today, actually, because he's rested Ben Rama last 2 games for some reason, who's been our best player. So we'll see what happens today.
Yeah, I think Ben Rama's a must today, and we've heard the murmurings of Dawson might stay up there at Wolves and Antonio as well. We're hearing that we're probably not going to see Dawson today for whatever reason. Zuma, we're hearing, is pretty much back fit, so we might accept the Zuma. We might see Zuma and a Gerd in there, which would be a massive boost today. But let's just hope there's a partner for a Gerd there, because I can't see Kara there again.
No, I feel a bit sorry for Caro because he right back he had a shocker, centre back had a shocker, so they put him left back.
Yeah, he was even worse there.
Poor guy, just give him a position, put him somewhere. So I think I don't understand why left back hasn't been addressed because Cresswell's getting older.
Yeah.
And
would you like to see Emerson today?
I think he's going to have to be. He's going to have to be because Cresswell got so exposed at Brentford at home. I think teams are going to target him. So I think Emerson will be part of a back 5. I think he'll play a 5 today. Yeah. And then Ben Rama will be on the bench again, I think.
It's difficult, isn't it? Because we want to see a more proactive midfield today in there as well. Obviously, we'd expect Soucek to be in there, but hoping for maybe a Fornals and Paqueta alongside Rice.
Exactly, but I can't. I think Soucek, Rice, and maybe Paqueta will be the 3. Yeah. And he might play Bowen and Scamacca's fit or Antonio up front. We'll see. I think that's what we'll do. We'll do 5-3-2, especially as it won at Brentford with that formation. So he'll be vindicated. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah,
let's hope he does give a start to Ben Rama in there. But in terms of sort of, you expect Scamacca to start up front today, even with the murmurings of Antonio wanting to leave the club. You expect Scamacca to start and hopefully Antonio as a sort of super sub.
Yeah, I think Antonio obviously feels put out, and he had 2 good seasons to him. But Scamacca is the better footballer, and he's the better forward, and he can score more options. I mean, I was still laughing at Antonio's air shot at home to Brentford the other day.
Don't remind me.
One of the funniest things I've seen at the stadium for a long time. And Scamacca's goal against Leeds, he can score from that distance, and if he gets in the box, he can score it close. So I think you have to play him ahead of Antonio.
Yeah. In terms of Wolves today, then obviously they're a bit of a funny side. They are dangerous. They've got some very, very good players. If you were to pick out a couple of players you think we should keep an eye on today?
If Jimenez play, I always liked him. Yeah. He's a good player. Midfield, it was Neves is a very good player. Yeah. So it's going to be tough with those guys. We went last season. I thought we were disappointed. One of our worst performances of the season. We lost 1-0 there last season. So
they did a complete job on us up there, didn't they? Yeah, they knew what they had to do and they executed it to perfection. I thought.
Exactly. So as you say, the manager's a good manager, the old Real Madrid guy. So I think it's going to be a hard game today. But I'll take a point and a win against Everton now. 4
points, fits the minimum for these 2 games.
It's got to be because February looks. Oh my God, February looks really tough. Doesn't it? You've got Newcastle away, Spurs away. Yeah. It's going to be very tough in February. We could be bottom of the league unless we get some points in the next 2 games.
Definitely. Give us a prediction then. Positive?
Yeah, positive. My optimistic head says 2-1. My realistic head says 1-1.
Fair enough. As goal scorer today, who do you think's going to score?
Bowen is due 1.
Yeah, he is.
He's due 1, so I'm going to go for Bowen.
Yeah, fair enough. Any final thoughts before we get on the road?
No, looking forward to a good game and hopefully it stops raining. It's going to be a long old trip.
Let's hope so. Thank you very much everybody for watching the road trip. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Gary, thank you very much. Only one thing left to say. Come on, you Irons.
Come on, you Irons.